Hi, I'm Taz. Welcome back to my YouTube channel slash video diary. Um, mm, I feel as though, like recently, or like sort of currently happening, is that I am loving myself more. Even if it's just like a little bit more, I am. I feel as though I am. Um, I don't like constantly think about it as much anymore. Like, I was so confused about what it means to fully love yourself and what does that look like, and like how do you know, like how do you know that you love yourself fully or love yourself enough that you're okay, you're content with it being you loving yourself to that amount, that degree. um I would like think about it so much, or like think about like, oh, like, am I doing it? Like, am I loving myself? Am I loving myself enough? Am I doing it right now? I was like doing that in my mind so many times, and I felt like I was like so busy on the thought of whether I'm doing it instead of being in the moment and just trying to do it and just do it and see what happens, or like, yeah, if that makes any sense. I feel as though I've been getting better at it. I couldn't explain to you exactly like what I've been working on. Well, I guess I could say explain maybe one thing that I've been working on, or like say it, one thing I've been working on. Like, I've been working on giving myself grace sometimes, because I've been kind of harsh with myself. But I haven't mastered it nor perfected it yet. But I'm getting better at it. Yeah, I guess that's one thing I feel so I gotten good at. Um, Another thing. Well, I don't know if I should continue on talking about self love, because I don't really know. Like, I know, but I don't know. Like, I know some things about self love, but not a whole lot. So I feel as though I don't really know, or I don't like. There's nothing I can really. I can't really say a whole lot or talk a whole lot about it, because I feel as though I'm not like an expert on it, or but I also am getting like better at, or I'm starting to like myself more. Like, I'm starting to like the well, if you would call it that, the bad things about me, or the things that get on my nerves about me. I am starting to like, because that's just more of me, even if it's maybe not as great as some other parts of me. But all that is me. And I'm gonna be with me for a while, so I might as well like myself. Anyways, there's a tree near my house, walking distance from my house. And it is a tree. I don't know what type of tree it is, but if you know what type of tree it is by what I'm about to describe it as, maybe you could leave it down in the comments. I don't know. But like, there's this tree with all these other trees. There's all these other brown trees. Brown, green, leafy trees. And there's this one tree that's different than the others. It has, like, at the base it's brown, but then it turns white, and the rest of it is white, and it's also more taller than the other trees in the vicinity, or like around it, near it. And it's such a beautiful tree. Like, in the wintertime, you could see it so clearly that the branch goes higher than all the others, because there was no leaves to hide it or to shroud it, and it was just so pretty. And now the leaves are back, you could, like, it's like you have to really, like, I don't know, sort of look more closely to see that it's like taller than the others, but it's so pretty. And well, I should have said the fall. In the fall the leaves fell, so then, but anyways, but also in the winter, yeah. That tree, like, when I was walking home from Friday, like, on Friday, I was walking home. Well, I took the 2 buses back home, but like, then I had to walk the rest of the way home. And I always, like, on that path where I, like, on my way home, I see that tree, and I was looking at the tree, and what I thought, oh, I also, like, admired on my way to the tree, like, on that path, before I, like, there's, like, a patch of grass, or, like, there's this grass, a little bit of trees, some rocks, and then more trees, and then a gate thing with golfers. I'm describing a lot. But anyways, this field, before I went up the path to the tree, there was there was these little, like, clumps of, like, buttercups. And buttercups are my favorite flower, or at least one of my favorite flowers. I love buttercups. They're so cute. And I also like buttercups because of the Powerpuff Girl Buttercup. She's my favorite Powerpuff Girl. But anyways, yeah, I was admiring the buttercups, and I'm like, they're just adorable, and they're yellow and pretty, and they were shining in the sunlight. And then I was walking up the path. Oh, I saw a bird. You know that bird that makes that Pacific sound that is, like, nostalgic or whatever? It makes that, like, I don't know how to, I wouldn't be able to, like, recreate it, but it has, like, the white, like, a white little, like, thing with its feathers, and it looks, like, so cute. And, like, from, like, a distance, like, from a distance I saw another one too, and it looked like a woodpecker, but I'm like, that's not a woodpecker. And then I'm trying to cross the road, so I cross the road, and it's in the road, and I'm like, oh, right, it's, like, one of those birds. I think it's called, like, what are the birds called? Like, I forget what the bird is called. It has a specific name, but yeah, they're nice birds. I like the birds. One time a bird said hello to me. This was a while ago. I was outside waiting for my ride to pick me up to take me to school, and this bird it was on a gate, and then it then was on the ground, and then it looked at me. I was already looking at it. It looked at me. We were just looking at each other, and I was like, hi. And it chirped at me, and then it was just vibing on the floor, and I'm just, or ground, and I'm just like, wow. Like, I just got, and then it went away. But, like, literally, we just, like, acknowledged each other's presence. I eventually said hi, and it chirped back at me, and then flew away. Hello? If that's not a hi, in my opinion, like, that's a hi. That's literally a hi. Like, that's a bird saying hi to me. Don't make me seem like I'm crazy. But yeah, that was a while ago. But anyways, about the tree. The tree, I thought to myself, like, whoa, like, this tree is so amazing, and like a special name, or like a like a like a like a like a like a or like just like a, I don't know how to explain it. I basically was thinking, like, oh, the tree, I called it or said it, and I thought about it in my brain, the tree that reached the heavens. That's what came to mind, because it is taller than the other trees, and it really, like, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty tree. Or I gave it the title, the tree that reached the tree that reached the heavens, or the tree that reached the heavens, something like that. But yeah, another thing I wanted to mention, because I brought up the tree, you should give something a cool name. If you like it, give it a cool name. You could give it a wacky name, silly name. You could give it a like a regal name, like I did with the tree. You could give it like a, I don't know, something special, something for, to, like, if, because it's special to you, give it a special name, or, you know, something special. And then it's like, I don't know, it just makes me feel better about life. Like, whenever I see that tree, it's just like, it's so cool. Well, I love nature in general, I really do. But that tree is so cool, so I had to give it, like, I thought of that, and I'm like, that's a beautiful name, or like a beautiful thing to, like, to think of it as, basically, or to, it kind of basically gave it almost a story too, like the tree that reached the heavens, or, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's reaching for the heavens, like, or for heaven, I guess you could say. But yeah. Anyways, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. You don't have to give things special names if you don't want to. I just find it fun, and I guess you could call it a little whimsy. I want to make a video, like a whole dedicated video on, like, whimsy things that you can do, because that's another thing that I want to talk about in a video. But yeah, that's a whimsy thing you could do. Okay, there's another thing that I want to talk about. It's regarding prom. I'm going to prom. I am going to prom. Yippee! Woohoo! You know, I'm sorry. I'm a bit exhausted. Like, I'm exhausted. I've been really tired lately. Like, I don't know why I've been so freaking tired. Like, I've been yawning a lot. I've been like when I like am just existing. Like, it's like my eyes can barely stay open. Like, they're like this when they should be more wider and a more awake and more, I don't know, attentive or something. But my eyes like droop, or like they're just like I'm so tired that my eyes just be like basically squinting or just like barely open. And I'd be like, yeah, it's a lot. But anyways, what was I saying? What was I trying to say? I got too in depth with me being tired. Um oh yeah. Prom. Yeah, I'm tired about that too. Well, actually, just talking about prom makes me feel exhausted. Well, not like in general, but like when it comes to me. And when it comes to going about it, because I told my mom and gave her the papers to sign the papers, and she had to get the money and all this other stuff, but it was all late because I brought it up late, and she keeps on bringing it up that we're late and we don't have a plan and we don't have time, basically. And it's annoying that she keeps on bringing it up, but it's just like, okay, well, thanks for constantly bringing it up. Like, I don't know that. I don't freaking know that I'm literally behind, like always. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just not ideal. And I know that I messed up, but she like keeps on bringing it up, and it's like, when are you gonna just drop it? When are you gonna drop the fact that I didn't tell you as soon as I could and all this other stuff? She's like, well, in the future, make sure you tell me. Make sure you tell me next time, because this is important. This is important stuff, and prom is fancy and important, and blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That's not what my mom sounds like. Her voice isn't that high pitched. I don't know why I made her voice that high pitched. She sounds more diminishing and smart, and I'm sorry. But really, I don't like it. I don't like it. And then she, like, whenever she sees me now, she's like, "Oh, did you pick a prom dress? Do you know what hair you're gonna have? Is is it is it gonna be well, is I don't even know why I try. Sometimes I just, like, people literally talk about prom like it's such a good thing and it's such an amazing fun thing. And I just hope it is. I just hope so at this point. All I can do is hope. All I can do is hope and dream, because I honestly don't think it's going to be that fun. Like, I'm trying to, like, have hope and trying to, like, make sure that this is going to be a fun time, but, like, what if I'm not gonna have fun? Like, I'm worried that I'm not gonna have fun and everyone's gonna be like, oh, have fun. Or, like, they're gonna tell me to smile and tell me to have fun, but I'm not having fun. And then what if I overthink having fun and then I'm not having fun because I'm overthinking having fun, and or something like that? Like, it's just like, what am I gonna do? What if I bawl my eyes out? Because that's another thing I think about. Like, what if I bawl my eyes out at prom? Or what if I bawl my eyes out at some point because of prom? I've already cried about it. I literally cried about it before making this video. I cried about it. I cried about it. And, like, people are... I was contemplating before I was contemplating whether I should even like go to prom, but they were like, oh, you should. I highly recommend. I don't want you to regret it. You better not regret it, Tasneem, if you don't go to prom, because this is your only year that you can have prom. My school has prom every year, and everybody's allowed to attend. But next year for me, I will already be graduating, so I can't attend next year's prom. Because I was thinking maybe I could just skip this prom and then go next year. No, apparently that's not going to be possible. So I gotta go this year. Or not gotta go, but, and I don't know. I just, the way my life is, it isn't great. I feel pretty limited and not in control most of the time throughout my whole entire life. Okay, I'm not like just saying that. That's actually how I feel. It's I've been feeling for eons since since this lifetime even started, okay? And I feel limited because it's like other people, it's like they don't want to hear the truth. Slash, they don't want me to like be me or something. Or like because that they're so used to me being the way that I am, it's like if I act out of line or something like that, it's like they have a issue. Like literally. And it's like they don't even know me. They don't know me. Barely in the slightest. Like, yeah, maybe they know when I'm upset, or maybe they know when this, that, and the third, but I try to not show people that I'm upset. I try to, like, reel in my feelings and then not show it on my face, because apparently it's an issue if I do. And it's an issue if I, like, it's just like, apparently, well, not apparently, but we are behind. I'm behind with prom. There. Did you want me to say that? Not you, of course, the one watching, but just like people, like specifically my mom. Like, does she want me to just admit to it or something? I don't know why she keeps on bringing it up that I'm behind. Like, yeah, I am. And like, what are you saying? That isn't gonna do anything about it. Like, you know, like I really don't understand why she keeps on bringing it up. Like, that's why I'm exhausted, just because of her, honestly. Like, I'm exhausted because of prom, yes, and the planning, but also because of her nagging. Her constant nagging. And honestly, I wish I could do prom my way and I had money to do this my way. Cause and to just do it on my own, because if I could do it on my own, then I would not ask for her help. I really wouldn't have. But because I don't got any money, and she basically had to pay for stuff, and it's just like, pay for everything, and it's just like, ugh, I don't like relying on people, especially people I don't like. And then Jenna was like, oh, well, aka my sister, if you haven't watched the other video about me talking about my sister, she's like, oh, well, you can always ask your grandparents, our grandparents, to help you pay for prom stuff if you don't want mom to help you with it. The thing is, I don't really like most people in my family. Ha, how great. How just peachy. Okay? Like, I don't like my grandparents. I don't like my mother's mom. I don't like my mom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like my aunt. I don't like her like, I don't like my cousin and my cousins and younger cousins and my, like, it's just a lot. The only people that I like are my siblings. Those are the only people that I like. And maybe my dad. Okay, my grandparents, the only one out of my grandparents that I like is Pop-Up. I call him Pop-Up. Anyways, but yeah. Okay, you got my dad, which I don't even like my dad sometimes, but okay. Dad. His dad, which is Pop-Up, but I guess we never called him, like, grandfather. Like, it just sounds like I'm not used to that. Like, that, just me saying that just now just sounded weird. Like, no. So him, my dad, Pop-Up, my siblings. I got like a couple of siblings. And those are the only people that I tolerate. That I actually sometimes want to be around or want to be around. Everybody else can go kick rocks. I'm sorry. This video, I did not want this video to be like this and for me to, like, just be so brutal and harsh, but, or for it to take this turn where I'm talking about my family and how much I don't really like them. But yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm upset. I cried earlier and I didn't really get anything out. I didn't talk and cry or scream and cry. No, I cried in frickin' silence, pretty much, with some music playing a little bit in the background. But that was about it. Like, I didn't say anything. I just was slowly crying in my room. And then I was, like, stuffing my face with cereal. And yeah, I was just eating breakfast. You don't need to know all that. You don't need to know all that. I'm sorry. This is like, I wanted, like, if I could do it my way and if I could pay for it all, I would. Believe me, I would. I seriously would. But yeah, whenever me and my mom talk, it's like we only talk about prom, pretty much. Like, we barely talk at all. But now, whenever we do talk, it's about prom. It's about prom, people. We need to get there. We need to prom, just prom. We need to talk about prom and be here for prom and get ready for prom and look good for prom and hopefully have fun at prom. But who knows, you know. I feel like I'm going to be so annoyed by everything that when it does hit prom, I'm just going to be over it. Like, I'm just going to be so over it. But fingers crossed, that's not going to be the case. Yeah. I could go on and on and on. Specifically about my mom. I really could. But But no. She doesn't really deserve my attention, my effort, my like energy. And I don't know, maybe somebody could call me selfish, or like would call this me being selfish. Because like I'm just now thinking about like, oh well, she's paying for it all, and it's like you are treating her poorly, or like you don't even like your mom, but she's paying for it all. You know what I mean? And I could see like how somebody could like not like kind of be surface level and not really know everything. Like, of course you don't know everything, and of course you might take that side, or not really side, but have that opinion, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. We're all gonna die anyway. Like, I'm not like, I really don't care if anybody thinks that way, because I don't really feel like explaining the whole shamalam, shabuya. Why did I say shabuya? The whole thing, the whole tornado of why I feel this way and why I sort of kind of summed it up simply, but left a lot of details out when I was talking about it like earlier in this video. But yeah, if I told you everything, who knows, it still probably wouldn't be enough, and somebody would probably still be like, well, blah blah blah, and I'd be like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't matter whether I explain it or not, explain it fully or not. But yeah, explain my situation and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, what I wanted to say, one of the things I wanted to say was advice for me and for you, viewer, or viewers, who, if there's a group of y'all, I don't know. Yeah. So, don't cry about the past. Well, you can cry about the past if you want to, and if you need to let it out, but like, don't cry about the past because it already happened. Don't cry about the future because it hasn't happened. This advice sounded better in my head, I swear. Oh my gosh. When I thought about it, after I was done crying, I'm like, that's good advice. And I wanted to say it in a video, aka this video. But when I said it out loud, it's like, yeah, no. Like, that didn't sound as good of advice as I thought it would. Like, crying about the past, it's like, it already happened, and there's nothing you can do about it because it already happened. And crying about the future, it didn't happen yet. It hasn't happened yet. So you don't know whether it's going to be bad or good. So why cry about it? You know what I mean? So like, present. Be present is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. I don't know if I'm going to post this video because I was going on about things that I didn't really want to mention, but they sort of just started to flow and kind of, they didn't really slip out. They were just flowing. How I felt was just flowing out, just coming out in ways that probably didn't look great. isn't the usual energy I have in my videos. But yeah. Well, maybe somebody will like this video. Not actually leave a like. I mean, like, enjoy this video. Hopefully somebody will enjoy this video. At least somebody, somebody that, yeah, that watches it. Anyways, I hope you have a good morning, evening, and night. And stay positive. Taz signing out.